All right, Jeff, we are here. We're going to interrupt Cyclops' big speech here for X-Men Destiny from Silicon Knights. This game we've known about it for a while, but kind of came out without much fanfare.
Yeah, they didn't really... Hey, eyes are up here, guys.
Nope, eyes are over there.
Oh. They didn't really spend a lot of time telling people that this game was coming out.
Check out my football.
Rather, they had a couple of hands-off events.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know that this is the first I've seen of this game.
Reports have been coming in as to the quality of this game, and they've been varying. I don't think it's absolutely atrocious from what I've played.
Yeah,
but it is definitely extremely mediocre.
Okay. What's going on?
Okay,
I thought I heard them say that.
So Whirl is in chaos.
Okay.
Professor X is dead.
What?
Magneto's been missing for a long time.
Magneto is missing. Magneto teaches typing.
The X-Men have relocated to San Francisco.
Of course.
There's this group of
you
human...
want to party later with me and my football?
There's a group of human extremists called the Purifiers.
Baby. Okay.
And there's the MRD, which is like a government organization that's supposed to protect or corral mutants, depending on your perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
So when you start the game, there's this big rally that's happening in San Francisco, and it gets attacked, and of course there's mystery as to who did it. Mm-hmm. Was it the mutants? Was it Magneto and the Brotherhood? Was it these other guys? And that's where you jump in as one of these three characters that they kind of keep panning between.
Right.
I'll actually just choose the new game option here just so you can see what your character selection is here. There's Grant Alexander from Sandersville, Georgia. Grant is a college freshman with dreams of playing pro football. He hopes to land a starting spot this year on the University of California Berkeley varsity squad. Grant has zero interest in politics and knows little about the ongoing mutant-human conflict.
I just love tail.
See here, Ayumi Yoshida, Fuji City, Japan, small out of Japan by her mutant parents, blah, blah, blah. And Adrian Luca, Los Angeles, California. Adrian's the son of a purifier martyred in battle. So he's conflicted. I ended up going with Grant here.
Yeah.
And I believe... let's see what this actually does. We'll see a little opening here. It's just, play a little football.
Yay!
Out in front of the ferry building. Like people do.
Yeah, no traffic.
We're looking for a guy with an accent. Oh, that's great.
You guys are idiots. This isn't the stuff you get at the gym, Grant. It's mutant growth hormone.
You won't be the only rookie starting this year.
Mutant growth hormone? You're getting taken for a ride, dude. Come find me if you want to scope out the crowd for talent.
It's a mutant rally, dude.
Then I'll pick out some girls for you freaks.
Find me a chick with super flexibility.
Hilarious, bro.
Hey, he took our ball.
All right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good gag there. Oh, it's just going to make me sit through the rest of this thing. That's not really what I intended. So what I was going to say is that basically he doesn't know he's a mutant. Big crazy thing happens. He finds out, oh shit, I'm a mutant.
Uh-huh.
And at that point you get to choose from one of three powers.
Is one of them throw footballs hard?
It's kind of like...
Does he become football man?
It's like punch dudes, electric dudes, like mind control dudes or something. But you're like,
mind dudes.
But as you are playing this game, you are constantly gaining more and more abilities that you can customize your dude with.
Okay.
Hey, you're fighting alongside named X-Men.
I guess Magneto just gave us a...
But it is more brawler than it is RPG in that regard.
All right.
There's there's a certain amount of customization, and you're putting experience points into levels, but pretty narrow path, all things considered, for the customization elements. But there's also some pretty blatant, like, are you going to go with the X-Men or are you going to go with the Brotherhood kind of good bad machinations. So it's like, are you going to go on this mission with Quicksilver and go beat up these dudes, or are you going to go on this mission with Colossus and beat up these dudes?
This
guy kind of looks like Wolverine. All of this is pre-rendered. I should mention if that doesn't play on the video here.
It plays here for me.
Yeah. Whoa. So this is the moment where he discovers that he loves wobble bass. That'll do.
That would have made that whole segment better.
So then you're like, all right, what am I going to do? So I can density control, make yourself hard. Energy projection, shoot energy, shadow matter. Immediate unseen dark matter around the body manifests into solid shape for an instant. Yeah, so. I guess, whatever.
Energy projection sounds like the good one.
That's the one I chose when I actually... We're going to load up my save here in a second. So, punch. Punch. Yeah! Folding tables.
Punch that guy's head.
Dude's head. Oh, okay. Let's say not an actual head.
Oh, all right. Okay.
It's going to be far more excited because I didn't get that in my opening. Ta-da!
Density control. Oh. Do you use the right stick for all your attacks?
No.
Okay.
Use the A and X buttons.
Okay.
Or no, the X and Y buttons.
I was basically... Okay. Good.
You use the right sticks for camera. Why?
Okay. So it's not too human.
It is not exactly too human.
Wait. How much of it is too human?
I mean... Here, let's get out of here. Go load up a game. Hopefully I did not just overwrite my game with that.
That would be... screwed up.
Yeah, okay, I think this is it.
M-Power.
It's my mutant power.
Oh.
We'll take a look at some of that stuff here. Because it is like, at several points, it's like, all right, choose which of these powers you're going to adopt. And sometimes you're just picking up stuff in the environment. It's like, here's a new power. Sometimes they're passive powers. Sometimes they're active stuff. So
That seems a little strange.
let's take a look at this. Yeah, I agree. As far as the conceit of you're a mutant and like now you're able to just suddenly on the fly switch your abilities as you please, like that's weird to me.
Yeah. Maybe
so-
you're just a really good mutant.
So you've got offensive XG and utility XG in suits, and
What do suits do for you? They're just
suits give
stat
you
stuff?
Dope. No, they give you dope suits.
Oh.
Oh no, this one
different
actually
X
does.
mode.
This one actually does give you different stuff here. So we'll use that. But it seems like it's just a color scheme.
Do you take on a hot mutant name? Or are you just
no,
still
so far
Grant?
I'm just Grant right now. I have not taken on a dope mutant name of my own yet.
Grant Man.
You think on that for a little bit. All right.
The human football.
So currently got North Star
Legs Diamond
stuff.
Jr.
Enabled here. I got a photon shot. I've got brilliance, which
Brilliance. There you go.
Your
There-
Enders.
that's also his name.
Your Enders will deal massive light projection damage and stun enemies.
Oh, it's an Enders game. Great.
So I'm gonna stick with my North Star for my offensive stats. So I've kind of got that juiced up right now. You see, I've got this level 1, which is the photon shot. I've got level 2, which is brilliance. I originally only had level 1. I had to buy into that using my my XP, which you see up there. I've got like 79,000, so I can actually burn through a bunch of this if I wanted to. What are my options here? Ground panel stun and detain enemies. Nah,
Stun a drop.
I'll keep that as it is. Let's see here.
Oh, so you actually just equip
Yeah, I'm just straight up equipping
like
their abilities. So I've got they're named after, this is the Pyro defensive X gene, and I can level it up. I'm gonna go with Emma Frost because she's actually got 3 levels that I can juice up here.
all right. That's weird.
I can make my skin into diamonds.
I guess that's like a really good effective shorthand for what a thing does, though, if you're familiar with the characters, though, right?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I know what Emma Frost would do in a defensive situation, so it makes sense. And then offensive, I know generally.
Well, see, I mean, it seems like it's how they're grouping these abilities.
Yeah.
Like you see, like there's like the diamond skin, psychic aura, reflective. Like reflective and diamond skin are kind of associated, but I don't think psychic aura really, other than being when you are in diamond skin mode,
Just does damage while you're in diamond skin.
So I think it's just like how they are grouping this stuff and presenting it more
Right.
than anything. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Equip that. I really like Surge's run, so I'm gonna keep. Oh wait, what do we have here? Oh, I can do that with North Star.
Thupa speed.
We'll do that. equip that.
You could fly now.
All right. And then I also have mutant powers, which is a separate thing.
All right.
This is like your primaries, I think. Because right now I've got the Ion Barrage, which I've got maxed out. So I've got the Double Shot. I've got that Crazy Blast. I've got Force Pillars, which are pretty good. I actually really like
So you're
this.
just buying into a combo tree, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here. Force Field. Oh, okay. This is a... Yeah, I should max this one out, because I like this one. It allows me to create a force field that heals me and any enemies that
You
are
got enough for that.
inside of it
Get all busted up.
get all busted up. Oh, and I've got this dope floating orb also.
Now, the empty slots there, is that stuff where you would pick up the power stuff you were talking about?
yeah, I think that's
And-
yeah. So like this is the right hand side is basically on these two levels. Like if I had not chosen force field, I would have gotten whatever the other thing is.
Right. Okay. So it's okay. Got it.
So in those cases, in the mutant powers cases, like those are the either ors. Those are like at very specific story points. It's
Right.
like, all right, you're going to get a new power. Is it going to be this one or is it going to be this one?
Okay, I see.
Kind of like in that opening scene where the car's flying at
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
everything slows down. They use that conceit repeatedly. So all right. Anyway,
You are
I
dude.
think that was the worst of
That's a
it.
lady.
But I'm telling you, Scott.
that's
this
Surge.
is not
She's an
what we did
ex-lady.
yesterday.
We have to get to the bottom of
That's
this.
Cyclops. He's an X-Man.
All over the world after the rally attack was broadcast. Quicksilver will have told Magneto by now, which means we're one step closer to a full-on human mutant war. The kid held up well?
Oh yeah, no first night nerves or anything.
The
Yes, Jeff.
voice acting has a certain quality to it.
Oh, Wolverine suit. Tell me I'll use that.
Yeah. Healing factor and attack speed seems useful.
It's really garish. So
Yeah.
bonus.
Please tell me this is over now.
Hey, I'm like Wolverine. Let's hang out.
Check out my sweet Wolverine clothes.
Weapon Xer.
Afraid it's just beginning.
Nicked bub.
Colossus was
Farmed X scenes. Yeah, you have all these lengthy conversations with dudes that you really don't like. There's literally no reason to have. Like you can tell they were trying to make like the Mass Effect of X-Men games here, but it had not the time or the budget.
So it's like a dialogue tree with one branch.
No, it's well. I mean, you'll definitely have like multiple. Like I can
Okay.
talk about the
Yeah,
Surge
yeah.
mission, talking about Mito, talking about Cyclops' mission, but it's just sort of like
Surge and I found data.
unless it is a mission thing,
Right.
There's really no reason other than like, oh, I want to get the colorful backstory
Yes. Yeah.
for some of the heavy
to this world.
So I was saying,
and so is this date stamp. November 7th, 2212.
What?
is the voice acting all terrible?
It must be some kind of.
Am I?
Possibly.
It's not great, but also look at Cyclops' fucking grill.
Yeah, that's not great either.
Like everyone's faces, and we'll actually get this game into action in a minute here, and you can actually see what it
What it is.
is and how it actually runs. Which is to say, not great. But I don't know. It's you are crazy overpowered the entire time, so you're just chewing through dudes.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's ever frustrating in that regard.
See you later.
Peace out, bro.
For you, I think, as well as for the city.
You guys want to play football, or what are we doing? All right, later.
I'm gonna fill up my blue meter because that's my M meter.
Is there any sort of multiplayer play?
Not to my knowledge. Yeah, I'm all Diamond Man.
Is that a passive thing, or do you have to?
Yeah, that's the Emma Frost ability.
Yeah.
It's the Diamond Skin. So, yeah.
That's you always got it.
Well, I think it's like when I get my M meter up to a certain level, these things
Oh,
start kicking
okay,
in.
yeah.
The passive abilities start kicking in. So if I use my M ability, I can if I hold down the right trigger and I press X, that triggers the force field thing I was
Right.
talking about.
And that since you've used it up, your passive will
Yeah.
not be active anymore.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
I need to now go and get more blue. This game loves putting you in underground tunnels, man.
Okay, I guess this is where I find out if I've got the
Which is
cure,
really
as
boring.
well as the X gene.
So far, it's been like underground tunnels and like research facilities and Chinatown.
Yo, man, that's that guy from TV. Hey,
Wolverine,
man, I'm wearing your costume.
Do you like my jumpsuit?
Do you like my jumpsuit?
It
It's
kind
like
of
yours.
looks like yours.
Wait, I'm on your side.
That's so.
Dude, I swear. Cyclops sent me. Something around here is sucking in a whole lot of power.
Weird power signature, huh? I was just following a scent. Guy attacked back at the rally.
That's the guy. That's the actual Wolverine dude.
No babysitter.
That's actually Wolverine talking.
That's real Wolverine. They
I
got
mean,
him,
I mean the voice acting.
they got him here from Canada.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
You're was it Stephen Flum? Is that the guy's name?
I don't know. Let's say you fight these dudes.
All right.
Hang on a second.
I press the X button a lot.
Hear that?
Here, I can. I'm flying.
Okay. All right.
Check me out.
Look at me!
Woo!
Yay!
There's something up ahead.
Whoosh. Ooh, wait, hold on.
It's really getting cold.
Give me that blue.
Good thing I've got diamond skin.
Ooh, flying diamond skin.
Why they need all those generators?
Hey, buddies.
Wolverine's winning.
There's a question.
So this game is all about basically arena combat. It puts you into an area and says, "All right, fight 50 dudes. Once you've defeated 50 dudes, we'll move on to the next thing."
How many of them are competitions against real X-Men?
This has so far has been the first time that I've been competing with someone.
Okay.
Awesome combos.
I kind of like the way that they are using the text and having it pop up like that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all.
It's cool. You got diamond skin.
Check out my dope diamond skin. That's all right.
You look like a bed of a fancy pickup truck.
Just been freshly fiberglassed.
Yeah. Should be like a ghetto version of diamond skin that's just diamond plate skin. I guess that's just Colossus, isn't it?
He's just chromed.
Yeah, close enough.
I think I win.
Too hard, big guy?
All right, kid.
So I get a new dope power.
Hit the back button, make that thing go away.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's killing me over here.
Yeah, it definitely gets in the way, but I also have a tendency to just ignore it. Oh, see, all of your attacks will have increased damage. That sounds all right. Right?
Yeah. How different is that from what you've already got?
Let's see here. Light projection damage. And I also got the second level. So I currently can't buy a second level for Wolverine, so I'll stick with North Star for now. Some whoosh! Hate that it doesn't carry to the cutscenes.
What, your diamond skin?
My current whatever.
Yeah.
Like they keep the skin, they keep the costume, but
Way beyond anything I've seen.
uh-oh. Is this guy, are we about to reveal a story turn here?
Good day to you, Logan. Sentinel technology, did you say? I am alarmed to hear that.
Then maybe it's time you inspected the troops, bub.
Yeah, bub. Like the one I'm wearing. It's like his, man. We're a team.
There is no question of MRD involvement. Perhaps you are involved yourself. What? Your lack of control is legendary. Everyone knows that you have had lapses.
Lapses? Are you out of your mind?
You are an animal in human form. Isn't that right? Isn't that why you took that name?
No! You accuse me. You useless.
Wolverine, don't!
Wolverine, we are all...
So angry I have to snick my blades at you.
No, you're not my friend.
I don't have any friends.
What is it? What are you doing?
Don't know. Head's ringing. Something here's not right. Tell Summers what we found.
Sharpening my head blades.
Wolverine!
This game doesn't handle particles super
I was
well.
gonna say he found the part where the frame rate gets all in. Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
this is disco.
I'm
now,
Diamond
man.
Guy.
Hey, I'm Diamond Man. I'm a girl's best friend, guys.
Who here's got some coke?
Look at my disco balls.
So stupid.
I say they're flying around him.
Yeah, those are my orbs. Those are my little power orbs, little seeker orbs. All right, now I'm not so upset that they take off the diamond skin during a cutscene. I get it now. All right, just cutscene. I'm gonna fight some dudes. It's kind of always these dudes.
How open is the world? Is it?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's extremely linear as far as what you're doing at any given time. It's kind of you have very set points in the story where it's like, all right,
Walk around this area before going into this cave, like that sort of thing.
not even that. No,
Oh.
I just mean as far as like you'll have certain points where it's all right, take the Brotherhood mission or take the X-Men mission.
Ah.
But there's really no incentive to not. If you once you choose which path you're going to go down, it's just sort of
You're on that path.
commit to that path, right?
No point in being a tweener.
There isn't. I don't believe, or at least if there is an achievement for it, it is a secret one.
I did see on the internet yesterday that the achievements have a To Human reference,
Yeah, I've heard the same.
and that
Whoosh!
how difficult has the game been? Have you
Not at all. I'm breezing through
really
this
say you
thing.
died at all?
No, you're really overpowered in this. Which I don't know. I don't mind. It's just makes it a dumb, easy brawler.
Right. Any sort of defense or countering? Like, do you block?
I don't block.
You can't. Can you block?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I simply choose not to. Really, this evasive role is pretty much all of the defense you need.
Like the presentation on that text, though. What are your little
this text.
circles there under your meters?
That's just the stuff that I currently have equipped.
That's just what you have equipped.
Yeah.
That takes up kind of a lot of room for.
I hate computers
I love diamonds.
and flying.
Flying diamonds. They call me the Flying Diamond. Man.
It's my ex name. I don't think there's anything over here.
The ultimate club kid.
Sick fucking bass lines. Oh, I shouldn't have been paying attention. All right. Oh, yeah. So occasionally the game does this.
Yeah. Sure.
For really no apparent reason. Oh.
And it doesn't seem to do a very good job of telling you
Oh.
when
Yeah.
the time is
Those
right for you to be
things
going
will,
up.
Those things will flash,
Oh.
basically.
You were in here earlier.
I know. I still don't know. I guess I should go up here. Oh, yeah.
Follow the X.
Follow the big old X.
What?
These guys.
And you gotta beat everybody, right? It's not like
Yeah. Like it says here, there are 10 enemies
Yeah,
remaining.
okay.
I am not going to get
You're
into
not
the
gonna-
next area.
yeah.
Like, that door back there is straight up locked
got it.
until then. So, there is no like,
He's all,
advantage to running away or anything. It's just like, nope, fight everyone.
It is kind of funny that sometimes the text does not will appear, like as you're rotating the camera, it'll go sideways and you don't get to read it.
Like, what was the thing I was...
Like, oh wait, great combo. Oh, great. Thanks.
Thanks for that, I guess.
Pretty good door opening noise.
Check this out. Yeah, some really complicated doors in this game. Fought that guy. You go through this door? Nope. If it's not a complicated door, you can't go through it.
Yeah.
Them's the rules. I fell. Nope.
That looks a little weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did not see that break. Punch. Green goo gives me life.
How long does do each of these areas last before you're kind of back talking to people again?
I don't know, maybe a half hour. I can't say it's been super consistent so far. I think it wants me to, like, run around this thing.
Does it seem like the game would be dramatically different with the other characters? Because it seems like even though you chose a power right off the bat, like you're equipping all this other stuff.
Right? Like, it kind of seems like
Like,
that stuff would just be how it is, regardless.
yeah.
Yeah, I really don't get the sense. I haven't touched either of the other characters yet, but I really don't get the sense that there's... Oh, these guys are the problem here.
That was a pretty good noise. Totally powered down that robot.
I'll mess up this one. Yeah, other than some dialogue options, like the majority of which are so like gender and character neutral that
Right.
it doesn't really matter. Like, only once have I actually heard a character refer to him as Grant. Otherwise, it's just been like you
The
or
new guy.
The new guy. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Punch, punch, punch. All right.
I don't know, man. When they announced this game, like, you know, I will grant you that I am not a comic book loving individual, but something about the notion of, hey guys, we're Silicon Knights and we're going to make an X-Men RPG.
Yeah, no,
Like that notion, that announcement seemed full of potential.
I don't disagree.
But this barely,
Oh God!
this kind of barely seems like an RPG, and
Yeah, there's not much to the combat. It's pretty simple in that regard.
Yeah,
the
that stuff
RPG
seems kinda
elements
dumb.
are real basic.
And you know,
And just-
like
it just-
I understand the shorthand of like you equipped the Wolverine power, but that's just really kind of gross.
You know, I take less issue with them like choosing to use the names for that stuff than I do with that just the notion of this mutant could just choose from any of these abilities at any given time.
But maybe that's his ability. Maybe his ability is all abilities.
If that's the case, that has not been explained or
He's
anything.
the greatest mutant of them all.
Turns out. And, you know, there's something, I don't know, like... Oh, astonishing.
I was pretty astonished back there.
That's the
Just
first
want to
time-
let you know.
First time I've done something astonishing. Well, you want to go that way, but there's this dope door over here. Oh, yeah, there's lots of these challenge areas. Sorry, challenge arenas. Get rid of that for you.
Does equipping the different power sets like change your attacks like dramatically, like this animation?
No.
Or is it just
It's
you know,
all
instead
the-
of emitting light and brilliance, it's going to be fire or
No, I mean this is
mind?
this is like the ion blast ability.
Right.
That's what I currently have equipped, and that's like my main combat thing.
Okay.
So I don't like, other than maybe some stat stuff. I don't know how much it would actually change. The kind of the core combat.
Shield does not seem to be doing much to the robot.
It's doing more than it seems. Oh,
I'm looking at the meter. Meter's not moving.
come on. That might not be this thing's meter.
There it goes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just had to get it down to this point. Oh, damn you.
Eat punching, Punchy. Come on, Diamond lad.
Kid Diamond. No, you're probably right. Brilliance. That would probably be his 2011 X-Man name.
Yeah.
Dazzler.
Mr. De Beers.
Hope Dazzler's in this at some point. She's great.
You got Avalanche Defensive.
Yep.
Why?
Because I finished that arena.
Yeah, that's
Because this is a video game.
all right. I guess of everything I could be getting outraged to perturbed by, maybe that's not the right. But yes, I see what you're getting at with it's weird that he can just
Do this
get
stuff.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
This is only gonna hurt you a lot, Mutie.
Yep, you're right. I'm dying over here. That force shield's great against just kind of the regular dudes. Like, you just want to get yourself in the thick of a bunch of regular dudes and trigger that, and then you just clean up.
Is there a cooldown on it or anything like that, or is it just use
no,
bar?
It's just use.
Does it use meter?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Uses a bar of it there. Okay.
But then I'm set up with a bunch of my other abilities to gain so much stuff.
Right. You are Kid Diamond more often than not.
Yep. Whoosh. Why you gotta throw fire at me?
I'm gonna show you the 3 C's.
Why do I care that you threw fire at me?
I'm diamonds. Do you know what happens when you set a diamond on fire?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. You get a hot diamond. I guess
hot diamond.
Keep going up. Oh no!
Whoa.
I thought it was gonna be all bad there for a second. This is like one of the core mechanics.
I was just gonna say, you wonder, like, do they have design meetings when they make video games where it's like, we think would be really cool, like a lot of kind of really generic climbing and running back and forth.
But we don't want to be like hard or involved, but just like every once in a while to break things up.
Let's just break things up and help us get out of the area that we're in to get to a different part of a level. And then someone says, like, well, couldn't we just put doors? And they're like, yeah, but, like, we heard that verticality was something that was cool, so... Like, how does that happen?
God, I wish I knew. I kind of wish I knew how, this whole project, like, this just seems like a weird, like, Activision and Silicon Knights strikes me as a weird pairing. I guess Silicon Knights and X-Men aren't inherently a weird combination.
No, that's... Like I said, it was an idea that seemed like it had potential when it was first announced.
But it just seems real generic and kind of half-assed in a lot of ways. I'm sure there could have been the decision on Activision's behalf at some point to, like, give them more time or whatever. But I also have to imagine there's a certain amount of, contractual obligation with Marvel. Or it's like if they don't make an X-Men game,
then they don't get to make X-Men.
You don't get to keep having the X-Men license. So.
And well, I mean, would another 6 or 8 months turn this game into something that it's not already?
I mean, not to disparage the developer, not knowing them personally, but there's reason to believe that those extra 6 months would not necessarily help this game in Silicon Knights' hands. Oh, I can't dodge. I can't. There we go.
I'm not even taking them into account. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah. Just like
the type of game that this is.
Like, would it be really that much better if you took another 6 months with it? Yeah, I don't know.
Like if you fleshed out the combat system, like that'd be cool, but it's. I don't know. I ain't no video game developer. But you busted the crap out of that box.
And I got green stuff. Go through this door. What's in here? I don't know. It's another one of these stupid challenge arenas.
All right.
Oh. What's up, fellas? Yes, Jeff.
I don't know that I need to see any more of this.
No, it kind of keeps going like this.
All right.
This is X-Men Destiny, available now for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
All right.
Yeah, it's like so far
it is not totally without merit.
It is not a complete piece of crap. It's got technical issues. There's, it's not always the best looking game. It's not always a competent looking game. Mm-hmm. But I'm just kind of...
Do you feel it does well with the X-Men license? Like, does it treat the universe the way that...
I guess it does some... yeah, that's, and that's honestly, that's the area that I'm least equipped to speak on here.
Did that reflect back at him because you're made of diamonds?
Yep.
Well,
What do you
great.
think about that? Yeah, that's that. Honestly, the like how true it is to current like mainline Marvel storytelling. It seems like it might be extremely true, but I have not followed that stuff closely enough in a really long time to be able to speak to that. So
Okay.
that's definitely something I wish that I could speak to one way or the other. Is there someone like?
You got to kill all the static robot
Do I have to kill
hand
these things
shooty
now?
things?
Am I not going to win this because I didn't shoot these stupid things? Oh, I hope that's not the case. Oh, I guess I did it! Hooray! More X genes. Yeah, so that's it. That's the game. Jeff, thanks for watching X-Men Destiny with me here.
Diamond
Kid
individual.
Diamondo.
The Diamonder.